Hi everybody, it's Amy Lane, the Literate Yogi, and tonight we're going to talk about finding your soul's purpose. What does it mean to find your soul's purpose? I mean, does your soul even have a purpose? It's kind of an interesting concept because we think of the soul as, or at least I did, as so separate than the rest of me. So, like, you have three parts of yourself: you have your physical body, you have your ego, and then you have your soul. That's sort of like how I look at it. So your ego is very connected to your physical body and the physical earth, right? This realm, and does things to keep you safe and put you like in a place that's favorable with others. So for instance, your ego kind of like controls how you think about yourself, and basically like the safety of yourself on this planet. Some people have, what's considered like a very high ego. They think really high of themselves and their position on earth, and other people sort of their ego really gets in the way of them really doing the things that they want to do. The ego is like all of that self talk, and that influences how we interact here on earth. It keeps us from our soul, really. And it's funny because I was thinking about this earlier. I was thinking like the soul, like we only really think about the soul when we think about like when we pass over, like what happens to our soul and what happens at the end and all of those really interesting questions. But your soul is with you all the time. And your soul is the piece of you that is never ending, right? When you pass on, you're going to leave your physical body. You're going to leave your ego behind, but it's your soul that is going to continue. So I was really thinking about this, when we were in lockdown and really, staying home, and I was doing a lot of like work on myself. I was doing shadow work and really delving into energy work and crystal work and tarot cards and all of that. And it I don't even know where it even came from, but it was me deciding to actually form a relationship with my soul, forming a friendship between my physical and my ego and my soul. And that had never even dawned on me. And then I thought to myself, well, it's always about like the ego and what the ego wants, right? But what does the soul want? What does my soul want? What is my purpose? What am I supposed to really be doing to serve my soul? And I did a lot of meditating on it. And I knew that energy work was something that was really kind of like gnawing at me. Like I really needed to do this energy work. And so I got Reiki trained in Reiki 1 and 2. And I'm also doing my Healing Touch program, which is also energy work. And like I said, I do a lot of crystal work and, a lot of other things. And when I really thought about, okay, what does my soul want? What am I supposed to be doing for my soul? I had to really like sit down and ask my soul, what do you want? How can I serve you? How can I serve you? How can I help you? What is it that you need to accomplish? Right? And the answer that I got back was that you need to help people pass on to the other side. You need to help the dying. You need to help their souls get to the other side. And that's a pretty like heavy job, right? But how could I say no? How can I possibly say no to my soul? And so it was like so clear to me. It was so clear to me. And I thought, well, how am I going to do this? How can I possibly do this? And the answer came to me by me volunteering at hospice. So I got in touch with a hospice group in my area, and they do volunteer work, and some of their volunteers sometimes they do like companionship, but part of the companionship is also doing energy work. And so I, called up and said, I'm interested in this. And I talked to this wonderful gal on the other end of the phone, and I, did the paperwork, and I did what I needed to do, and I met her today, and now it's going to happen. And I have to be honest with you, this, just because, my soul has spoken to me and said, yes, this is what I'm here to do, and you're going to help me do this. Now I actually have to do it. And there's some apprehension there. There's some fear there. There's the unknown. There's all of this like ego shit that's going, oh, wait a minute, like this could be like really emotional, and this could be really ugly, and you might see things and hear things and smell things, that you don't want to have a part in. And I just have to keep reminding myself that I can't deny my soul friend what they need, right? What they want to do. And so that is the direction that I'm heading in. And so this video is really to tell you to take the time, because I feel like all of us are going to get to this place in their life where they're going to be like, what is my purpose? And it's not about your purpose. It's about your soul's purpose. It's about why your soul has come here. And they obviously have work to do. And it may not be anything grand, like, not everybody, and I've said this before, not everybody can be Oprah Winfrey, okay? Or these, amazing people. Your soul's work could be, raising a special needs child, or, being a teacher, and, doing amazing things on that stage, right? But really getting in touch and taking the time to ask your soul, okay? Not your ego, and not your parents, and not your husband or your friends, but the very first friend that you had, and that is your soul friend. So I really recommend you taking the time, go for walks, go, do your meditation. It takes a while, right? But it's going to start becoming clear, and it's really going to tug at you, and you're going to know. So, so I don't know where this journey is going to go from here, but I know that this is something that I'm happy to help my soul with. So that's it. So it's kind of a heavy topic, but anyway. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and you have a great evening, and subscribe and comment and all that good stuff, and feel free to reach out to me. I would love to chat with you. And other than that, have a great evening.